Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto video. And today, we're gonna be talking about $100 per XRP. Yes. You guys have been waiting on this for a very long while, but please, don't click this video away right now. Don't think this is just one of those stupid price predictions. No, I want to tell you guys exactly why I think it's quite reasonable to have this expectation. Then again, I should also note that I do think we have to get to, for example, $3 first and $10, yada, yada, yada. However, this is not our first price target. That's not what I'm trying to put up here. I'm trying to explain to you guys why people saying, oh, XRP at $100 is so impossible, it's never going to happen, are not seeing the full picture, in my opinion. And this also might explain why I find it so easy to hodl, as you guys might get this mindset or might understand something from it, right? So make sure you hear me out before clicking the video off or thinking this is stupid. $100 per XP might sound crazy to you. To me, it definitely does not. And I notice a lot of people unfollow me because I said this, but for me, it is really the truth. A little bit down below, you'll see quite a lot of people say it's just stupid, it's not going to happen. Here, for example, Legal. Again, no hate towards you at all, man. No hate at all. How so, Dusty? I think $10 or euros is more realistic. Lol. By the way, I love your videos. Again, really appreciate you. However, let's talk about, in my opinion, right? What is the thought of I'm just reading this one. Probable is a matter of time and having the balls, or what drove your identity as having to hold through the pain it will take to reap that valuation rewards. I thought I was writing something completely different. I was scared for a little second. No, but right, let me give you guys my thoughts. So it's really possible. A lot of people unfollow me, and a lot of people say it's not possible or we should have lower targets. Why though? I, for example, put up here, why do so many people hate it when I talk about the $100 possibility? Because that would basically put it at about $4.6 trillion as it currently stands, right? It's pretty simple to calculate that for yourself. You just see, again, right now there's 46 billion XP in circulation times $100 puts it at 4.6 trillion. It's really simple. You might say, Dusty, but there's more coins coming into circulation every single time because Ripple releases from escrow. True, but at the rate at which they're putting it back in, this is not going to have any significant impact for a very good while, because let's say it's going to turn out to be 50 billion in the next, let's say, year or two, right? Or maybe 3 years. If they take out about 100 million each month, so it's about 1 billion each year. Let's say it's going to be 4 years before they're at 50 billion. So that's not really going to make that much of a difference. Let's say it goes from 4.6 to 5 trillion. What's the difference going to be, right? Not that much in that point anymore. Now, I see a lot of complaints whenever we talk about that. Whenever we talk about $500,000 per Bitcoin, though, I never see any issue. I really never see any issue with that. However, that would be a $9.4 trillion market cap. So basically more than double what XRP would have right now. And again, this is also going to increase as more Bitcoins come out, right? Of course, the valuation, theoretically speaking. What I want to say about that is XRP has had half of Bitcoin's dominance before. So I don't have it open for some stupid ass reason. I don't know why I sometimes do that. I sometimes forget to open CoinMarketCap. However, you could take from me right now that Bitcoin's market cap has been as low as 33%. Ethereum, for example, has taken over the dominance at some points in the past as well. And it's just important to understand it can happen again. It can happen again. It can happen again. So really, Bitcoin could literally become worth less than an XRP or an Ethereum. But that is not what I'm saying right here. I don't want to give you guys some fairy tales. I don't want to give you some hypotheticals. I am just saying Bitcoin, for example, going back to about 34% and XRP, for example, being about 15%. That has happened in the past. Don't tell me, Dusty, that's so crazy. It has happened before in 2017. Go look it up. Or check my previous video because I also showed it to you guys there. So that's basically what it says right here, though. If XRP is about 15%, Bitcoin is, for example, about double, a little bit more than double, let's say 15% and 34%, right? Something like that. This is what you'd get. Maybe not to the exact, penny, but you guys get the idea. And again, if you think Bitcoin at 500,000 is ridiculous, then I don't think you're really a long-term crypto hodler, because it's also, again, the same thing as saying Ethereum can't reach, for example, $5 trillion market cap. I never see anybody saying that it cannot happen. It could be times 2.5 times 5, so about times 12.5 from where it is right now. Let's say about $40,000 per Ethereum, basically Bitcoin high. Bitcoin's price right now would already overestimated by quite a ton. If you think Ethereum can ever go to about $50,000 per Ethereum, I guess then you're on kind of the same page, right? You're basically on the same page if you think that that's eventually going to happen. Do you think so? Do you think Ethereum can ever go to 50,000? Sounds kind of strange, right? Sounds kind of odd. Sounds kind of really, really strange in my opinion. Then again, if somebody says it can really happen because of this, that, or it's going to get to 5 trillion or 10 trillion, whatever, I would not say, oh no. Because again, I like to value it the way that, is crypto eventually going to become a $50 trillion market? Obviously. I don't think many people thought it would ever become a $1 trillion market. Not that many people thought it would ever become a $2 trillion market. Not that many people think it will ever become a 5 trillion. Not that many people think it will ever become a 10 trillion and so forth and so on. I firmly believe 100 trillion is still kind of a low target. And that is, again, not something crazy. If XRP were to take up about 15% of that, even 3 as of this point, right? Let's say crypto turns out to be a $100 trillion market in the end of things. 100 trillion. XRP taking up just 5% of that would put it at the price which you just mentioned. And that's, again, just crypto growing 50 times. Do you think crypto, as it stands right now, can actually, no, 40. Do you think crypto will go 40 times as big as it is today? Well, if you look at the adoption scale, if you look at the, again, how many people are going to come in, the CBDC realm, of course, which is another entry towards digital currencies, everything together, crypto growing 40 times as big is definitely not that odd in my opinion. It's not crazy, it's not strange. We just don't know exactly when. But the thought about it is not strange. And that, again, is what pushes me to hodl properly and easily. It's because I know we're just at the start of crypto. There's not even a freaking Bitcoin ETF in the United freaking States. Another thing I should quickly mention here is I don't think it's going to be because Ripple's going to burn their escrow. I think that's one of the stupidest thoughts to have, because I keep telling you guys, if they were to do it, which Ripple couldn't decide on their own, they could only do it, Ripple, if they were to take the money out of escrow and then burn it. So every single month they just burn 1 billion, which would take a couple of years for this to be done. Then again, what are the good sides? What are the bad sides? Well, the good side is people have this fake scarcity type of thought mindset for a little while. The bad side is there's no more incentive to really be happy about XRP because all the use case falls off. So I don't know what people really think XRP is here for. They're just all in it for the, oh yeah, quick little gains. The price is going to go up tomorrow. But that's not what you want. You want a longer term project that can really go up in price. We saw it with Stellar just now. The only thing they could do is, for example, burn 5, 10 billion coins, something like that. That's fine. That's not going to do anything for us. Maybe even 25. But if they were to burn it all, a lot of the use case just falls off, and it would be really bad in my opinion. A lot of people here are saying, no, they should. Burn is not always good. It never is always good. And that's something you can't really say unless you fully understand what the burn would mean. But if you know what XRP does and you know what Ripple does, then I don't think you really would want it. Then again, we don't know specifically what Ripple does with the XRP. We just think we know. Then again, they might be doing some even more bullish things than right now than they're making it out to be. And also, guys, I also have sometimes done it, but I really try to stay away from it too much, where I'm saying something is coming. Like, for example, $30 is coming, summertime, Manifest. Like, that type of prediction, I think, might really put people in a difficult mindset, where you're expecting something to happen in the near term or soon. When I say $100 is possible, I'm talking about the possibility of the price of reaching that, right? Is it possible? Is it feasible? Is it doable? Yes, it is. Will it actually happen? And when will it happen? That we do not know. Because it might literally be so that XRP is not going to have 5% of the market anymore, or that crypto can never reach 100 trillion, right? That it's just going to be a secondary small little market of $10 trillion at max, and XRP is going to be 0.01% of that in the end of things. It could be. I don't really know. I'm just saying it is definitely possible, and it's not that far out of reach as some people make it out to be. It really isn't. So, having said that, I try to stay away from these types of things as much as possible, guys, and also these types of thoughts, just because I also do not want you guys to have the wrong expectation, where you are expecting, for example, $10 per XRP in a couple of months, because in the end, we don't know when these types of things are going to happen. We just know they are really possible. A little fun fact, again, a year ago, Bitcoin was at 5,000, now Ethereum is at 3,000. What if? And I first thought of XRP just for fun. But no, man, it's pretty funny to see how a lot of people said Ethereum can never go above 1,000, Ethereum can never go above 2,500, and now Ethereum is a freaking 3,500, just going past. And again, if you think Ethereum at $10,000 is not possible right now, I would say you're kind of crazy. Then again, Doge is also a good example of how a lot of things you never thought were possible are definitely possible. Then crypto apps were heavily targeted by Android banking trojans in 2020. All I want to say is just be careful with downloading apps. I guess that's only what I have to say. Just be careful with downloading apps. Be careful with everything you do, because a lot of people are targeting your crypto, and just be careful about it. That's all I'm trying to say with that one. This one, however, is a little bit more severe. I don't know how to pronounce this one. Christchurch, I guess. Student tricked out of $30,000 in online dating scam. It's basically just this international student has been scammed out of more than $30K after a man tricked her into believing they were dating and encouraged her to hand over cash to him to invest in crypto. The woman, 28, thought she had found her match with a handsome man, began speaking to her on Facebook in February this year. Christine also he also claimed to be Chinese and told her he was a busy, hardworking finance worker that didn't have a time for a real girlfriend and was scared he'd end up alone. Now, point being of this whole article, because you don't need to read it, it's don't trust people over the internet just like that with your money. Don't hand them over your money, please. I just get so many people in the comments, oh no, not in the comments section, I guess in Discord saying, hey man, can I just send you some money you're going to trade for me? No, 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 no. Also, don't just assume you can send somebody money and they're going to be fine with it. What if I, for example, right, I'm not going to do that, but obviously, but what if I were to just wait for one day that all these people who have texted me in the past, I'm just gonna, reply to all of them at once, make sure it's at least $10 million, and boom, all of a sudden my account is gone. You've all lost your money. What if, right? What if? Don't do that. Don't even trust me with your money. Don't just send me money. Please, don't just think you can send something to anybody. It's never a smart thing to do. I just want to quickly warn you guys that even people that have a little bit of a name sometimes might sell out their name because they want the money or they get blindsided. For example, the Thodex exchange guy, right? They had a freaking huge crypto exchange. They had $2 billion. They were going so ridiculously well. And because that guy saw dollar signs potentially, he left, he exit scammed. Who thought that a crypto exchange that properly regulated, with so much money coming in, that guy would most likely be ridiculously rich if he just continued on with everything? He just saw the quick cash and was out, the Thodex scam CEO. Why? I can't still think of why he would do it. Then again, he must have had some type of thought in him to just leave out. Please be careful with sending people money. Please be careful with that. And then South Korean ruling party contemplates postponing crypto tax in a bid to regain younger votes. I thought that was pretty damn funny. How a lot of this regulation is just a game, by the way. It's all a game. A lot of this crypto stuff is also a game. Make sure you understand that properly. And yeah, that was it for today's video. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you press the like button and subscribe. And I will definitely see you guys again in another crypto video. Take care, everybody, and have a nice one.